risky behavior.
I think a lot of times men don't understand what it takes to operate out here as a black woman, regardless of who she is in a relationship and how she presents herself. Like black women still got to go to work every day. They still got to get on trains. They still got to do it. Hollering them, disrespecting them at random, sexualizing them in their DMs, living on their own, surviving, providing for themselves.
Absolutely.
So if this is my attitude that I need to survive, I can't just turn it off and turn into a ballerina anytime I see a man. All across the world, we hear about women who meet men and they try to turn down their womanhood like it's a knob on his stove in his kitchen. And that's not okay. I think you need to present yourself to a man exactly how you are, no apologies. And he got two options, either deal or roll.
It seems like to me you have a lot of people that are unhappy with their life. And there's no excuse. If you are an adult, you gotta go to work. If you got children, you gotta take care of them. You know, if you got bills, you gotta pay them. There's no way around it. If you are a woman, a black woman, as being specific to this video, is I agree, you're going to be sexualized. But if you're a black man and you go out into this world, you're going to be demonized. You're going to be looked at as a criminal, a super predator, right? However, if life has you beaten down that much to the point where you cannot see anything past the hardships or the bad people, the buttholes, whatever that you meet on a day-to-day basis, if you can't see past that enough to be a great partner to someone, to enjoy the dating experience, then perhaps you shouldn't be dating. Life is not a take it or leave it. When you play sports, you don't tell your teammates that, hey, take it or leave it, this is how I'm playing. No, you get off the field. If you can't play the game how it's supposed to be played, if you can't be a great teammate, then get off the field. And adults are always acting like it's somebody else's job. What happened to accountability? If you know that you can't be a great teammate, a team player, you can't look out for anybody else, all you can see is your problems and your struggles and the things that you're dealing with. And I must remind you, everybody is doing the same thing that you're doing. You're not doing anything special. Get out the game. Get out the game. It's nobody else's job to regulate you. And that's exactly how you can look at dating. When you step out on that field, what your boss just said to you, what somebody said on the internet, whatever happened, it doesn't matter. Because when I step on this field, I'm going to look out for my teammates. And there will be no excuses. I will be supportive. I'm going to be somebody that people want to work with and want to be on a team with. I'm not going to bring my attitude. And it's fine. I understand life is hard. And it's okay to be upset. It's okay to have a bad attitude. But it's not okay to force it on other people. And I'm sorry, most of these people, when it comes to dating and relationships, they shouldn't be dating and they shouldn't be in relationships. When I go off and I go to work and things happen, I don't get to come home and be a piece of shit to my wife. I don't. I think it just goes to show that most of these people, they shouldn't be dating. Because life is life. Life is going to happen. If you married, you don't get to go home and be a butthole to your wife and your kids or to your husband and your kids. You don't get to do that. You still got to go home and you have to be that. And I know he said, oh, take it or leave it. Well, clearly a lot of guys are leaving it because it's not working. Men are attracted to a certain type of behavior or attitude when it comes to women. It just is what it is, okay? And that's why this topic and this question keeps being brought up constantly, because it's not working. And if something is not working and you continue to do it, what do they call that? Insane. The problem is everything that he said could be applied to every other person living on this earth. And why you got an attitude? Everybody else is doing what you're doing, but we're still able to go out and survive and live and be happy and healthy in our relationships and not be somebody that, you know, brings their hell home, nobody want to deal with your attitude. I didn't disagree with the things he said. I mean, technically, he was telling the truth, but the problem is everything he said could be applied to anybody else living on this earth, trying to do the right thing, getting up every day and working and stuff. Is no excuse to have a bad attitude. Fix your attitude. Now, if who you are is a butthole, stay a butthole. Who cares? But some of y'all know that that's not who you are. You've lost yourself and you allowed this world to corrupt you. And what you have to do is heal, and you got to find yourself so that you can be in a good relationship. Because bottom line is, he say what he say, but nobody wants to be with a butthole. No more excuses. Risky out.
Risky behavior.